Normally, I've been noticing I have a bigger dog at home that I brought home as a puppy, and he's much bigger. He's 90 pounds, and he thought Buddy might have been a chew toy at one point. Not a chew toy, but he'd be running outside. Yeah, he was a lot rougher than him, and so he's been knocked over a bunch, and then he started walking, and his back legs started dragging, or they just started like hopping, and then it got me nervous that he might have like dislocated something.
I just made a new online course called How to Massage Your Own Dog. So here we are, we have Buddy, and review with us Buddy's breed, age, everything for people watching.
Buddy
Okay,
is.
I know it, we already
Yeah.
talked, but.
Hi.
And this is Cassandra,
Hi.
one of Buddy's owners. Your parents are like the main owners, right?
Yes, they are.
But he's been
Grown
in
up
your
with
family,
them.
yeah.
He's the baby.
And how old is Buddy?
Buddy's 10, and he's a King Charles Cavalier Cocker Spaniel. He's been in the family since he was a baby.
Okay. And does he have any known pain points, or like what was your thought on bringing him in today?
Normally, I've been noticing I have a bigger dog at home that I brought home as a puppy, and he's much bigger. He's 90 pounds, and he thought Buddy might have been a chew toy at one point. Not a chew toy, but he'd be running
He was
outside. Yeah, he was a lot rougher than him, and so he's been knocked over a bunch, and then he started walking, and his back legs started dragging, or they just started like hopping, and then it got me nervous that he might have like dislocated something somewhere.
Oh, how long ago was that?
Maybe about 6 months ago.
Okay. And he's breathing hard because it's hot out today in New York City, and Buddy just went on a long walk to get here. So he's trying to regulate his temperature, and we're going to take a look at you. What do you think, Buddy? Can I work with you today? What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like getting checked? All right, he's a great guy, so please leave Buddy a nice comment when you get a chance and root for him. So I'm gonna be up here, Buddy. You said it's okay to look at you, and what do you think about that? What's your thoughts on that? All right. So I'm going to check his atlas first, which is the top bone up here. And I always like to check this. It's a very powerful area of the spine and nervous system, and it reflects all the way down. So when you look at the neck, it works on the neck, but you could also work on the neck to work all the way down the body. And I'm trying to feel where it feels tight up here. And I think he's turning towards me, but okay, here it is, yeah. So he's got what's called here, look at me for a second. He's got what's called the left superior atlas, where the left wing of the atlas is tilted up towards the occiput on the left, enclosing the space or narrowing the space between the occiput on the left and the left transverse process of the atlas. And here I can show you on this. So hold on to Buddy, and here's a dog. No, that's a stuffed animal. Here's the spine of a dog, and it's just, see, that got you to quiet down, right, Buddy? And this is all twisted up because it's just a model, but you can see these are the wings of the atlas. So the top bone, compared to all the other bones, has these big wings here, and I'm on them now. I'm the left wing and the right wing. Can you see that, Cassandra?
Mm-hmm.
And so the first thing I did was look at the spacing here between the left superior, or the left edge of the atlas, and the base of the skull. And on this side, it was kind of crinked down like this. So I'm going to come in. There's different ways you could do it. You could pull the head up, but you could also push the head down and enclose the space if it's too wide. But in this case, I'm going to pull the left wing down, and it's called a correcting of the left superior atlas. I'm going to come to your side to do that, so you just stay there though, because I'll get a better angle if I reach across. So if you don't mind me standing in front of you just for a second, would that be all right?
Yes.
Hi. So Buddy, I'm going to get this little spot for you, okay? Because this way I can get a cross 45-degree angle. Got it. Okay, that's it. What do you think of that?
Okay.
Is that okay? That's it. It's the left atlas. Let's see if the space is back. Okay, now we're going to go do a few things. Does he ever have to eat lying on his belly, or does he stand up and eat?
He stands up and eats.
Which is great. And let's pull his head down a little bit, and then his head up, and then let's put your head all the way to this side, and all the way to this. So you have a pretty good range of motion, buddy. So far I just adjusted your atlas, but now I'm going to check all your muscles. Here, let's get rid of this towel because he's slipping on it. So we're going to, here, pick him up just enough to move the towel out of the way. He'll have better grip on the vinyl.
Oh, my phone's right there.
And I'm going to move your phone on the windowsill. Is that all right?
Yep, perfect.
Thank you. And he might have better grip on this.
There you go.
Thanks. And I'm going to just feel down his neck now. And he's got a muscle knot right here. You want to touch it? Use a light finger right here. And right there's a little muscle knot. Can you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're just going to massage that one. I don't know if it needs like a chiropractic manipulation, but we're going to get that muscle massaged and massaging into that muscle, into his neck. Okay, you're such a cute guy. Okay. And I'm going to... Ooh, did you just burp on me? Okay, it's okay. I like a little burp now and then. I take that as a compliment. When you burp, I think you're welcome. All right, and I'm coming down the neck. I might do a little adjustment. Can I get that? Because there is, under that muscle knot is a little bit of a misalignment where the vertebral body rotated a little bit to that side. And so I'm going to turn and wait. Got it. Ooh, that made a little crack. Did you hear it?
Yeah, it did. How did it feel?
Buddy, I just cracked your neck a little bit. Hopefully in a good way. Good, so that one's good. Here, you won't even be able to find the knot anymore. Here, feel it in there.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that
Yeah,
cool?
no, you can't.
Yeah, it's gone. Yay, buddy. So somehow I'm staying in front of you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. If you want me to move, let me know.
No, it's okay. I'm coming down through the upper thoracics. T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T5 in here. Dogs have 7 cervicals, 13 thoracics, and 7 lumbars, but we're not down to the lumbars yet. Coming down the back, feeling the spinuses, motion palpation of all the different vertebras. And here's the little spinuses here, and here, pinch here, and you can come down. So you're gonna come down and you feel those are little, that's the tracks of his back. Now he's in a funny position because he's lying down on one side. So you would think maybe it's up here, but because he's spun, these are the knobby parts of the spine called the spinous processes.
Okay.
And you know, during the summer at the beach, you can see people with their bumps under the skin of their spinous bones. And dogs are harder to find. Well, it depends. Like on a little Italian greyhound, you'd see them because they're so skinny as a breed. But buddy, you and I have a little bit of extra weight on us, don't we? Notice I put myself in that category so he doesn't feel self-conscious about it. Okay, so now we're down here. And, ooh, that one just popped without me even trying. Did you hear that one? Just palpating, like click. Okay. Now I'm going to switch again with you, okay? I might even sit right behind you.
I'm here. Don't worry.
So now I'm coming down the top with 2 thumbs down the same tracks that I showed you before, Cassandra. And here's a rib that's out. Buddy, one second, you'll like this one if I get it. It might even help your breathing a little bit. Here we go. Ooh. That one made a loud click.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, that was the costrovertebral joint where the side of the rib met the transverse process of the vertebra, and it was raised up a little bit. And when those are irritated, they're very painful. And they can also affect breathing. Now he's again overheated right now, you know, or I don't mean in a It is what it is. It's one of our first hot days of the year here. I don't know what time you'll be watching this video because we usually have a 3 to 6 week delay from when we film and when it goes up. Just because we shoot a lot of videos. But now I'm under here. I usually use my right hand, but for the camera's purposes, I'm using my left. And I support underneath. A big thing when you're adjusting a dog is to stabilize underneath. And so that's what I'm doing. And now I'm down in the lumbars, where the lower lumbar L6, L7 meets the sacrum. And these two big bumps here, which you might be able to feel, they're kind of fun to feel. So these two bumps here and here are part of his pelvis.
Okay.
So they're called the tuber sacralis, which is Latin, but it's the bumpy part of the right ilium and the left ilium, which are two big parts of our pelvis.
Okay.
So our pelvis, here I can show you on this. Because we have the very skinny dog right here, which is just a skeleton. So actually it's this way. And so before, here, hold this up here. Look at this. Look, you're becoming a teaching tool, buddy. So this is this bump and this bump. So I'm coming down the back, grabbing these little spinous bones. Here's the sacrum. And to find the base of the sacrum, I touch these edges of the pelvis, and then I roll in with my thumbs to find the sacral base. Now what's interesting is the sacrum, the base is the top, and the bottom is called the apex. So it's kind of a triangular bone, much more triangular in humans, but you would think the base is the bottom, right? Like if you think of a pyramid, like from Egypt, the base is the bottom and the top is the peak or the apex. And in the anatomy of a spine, it's like an isosceles triangle pointing down. So the tip is the apex and the top is the base. So if I do a sacral base adjustment, buddy, you're so great. You're just letting me work on you like this. I'm going to find the tuber sacralis, roll in, grab the last lumbar, come just a little below it, grab the second sacral tubercle, and from here I go boom, and I get a good one. And he needs that. That's why I'm showing you guys this. So here's my little bumps of the tuber sacralis. Rolling in, find the last spinous bone on L7, come a little bit lower, stabilize, and get it. And I felt it click again too. Now right here you can feel like a little pimple thing here. Here, feel that. And that's nothing.
Okay.
You know, you'll get little pimples. So it's like a little pimple. Now sometimes on dogs, as well as humans, you'll feel like little fatty cysts that are called lipomas, and they're 99.99% benign. So don't freak out if you ever feel those. You want to show them to your vet anyway, because you never know, but they're usually fine. So now I'm going to stop talking so much, okay? You're like, why is he talking so much? He never stops talking. Okay, you have good big feet for a little guy. This size his feet. So good. You have strong, healthy feet. Okay, now I'm gonna check each little joint. Check, ooh, that cracked. Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
Your little phalanges are cracking. Good, and it's good to touch their feet if they let you, because you never know, their feet could be sensitive. Sometimes a little stick or thorn or glass can get in there, but he's fine there. Stretch that, boom, 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 boom. Bring the humerus up like this, then working nice. Bring the leg up, extend. Ta-da. Yeah. Okay, and then we switch to this side. We're going to check each little toe. Check everything out on you. Good. Wrist. Hi, everybody. Leave me a comment. Okay. My name's Buddy. And then we're going to bring this leg up and back down. Up. Now, this one's a little tight. Let's see. That one came up so much better. This one's a little sluggish. Here. I can't believe you let me do all this. Okay. All right. Now, let's see what this arm is doing. Get this ear out of the way. Okay, the humerus is out a little bit. Can I get this one? There. Got it. All right, buddy, that's good. Okay, rub your face a little bit, give you a little face massage. All right. Recheck the neck, check the ears. Good, that feels good. Check the eyebrows, the forehead. So check your little TMJ. Okay, little second, hold on, don't bite me. Okay. All right, we'll leave that alone. We're not gonna touch that right now. I'm on the chest now, going under your little vest. Do you call it a vest, buddy? What do you call it? A vest? Buddy's
Little
vest?
harness.
What? Little harness. So I'm on the chest muscles. Well, let's recheck. Remember we did the arm, so let's see. Nice, look at that. Just showing everybody your extension. All right, so we like that. Now I want to look at those back hips though, buddy. Do you think you can lie on your side for a second? Maybe not. Okay. Let's look at this back hip. Back left for a second. Okay. Now, he's got a little low tone in the back. So as dogs become senior dogs, which he's a senior dog, they'll lose a little bit of glute strength and hamstring strength. And I noticed when he was walking, his legs were stiff a little bit, so he didn't have great bending to them when he walked. He walked a little stiff-legged, and his hamstrings looked tight. So I'm on them now. I'm on the semimembranosus, and the more lateral one is the semitendinosus. And they feel much better than I thought they would. So I thought they would be super taut and tight and rigid, but they aren't. They have nice tone. They're just like, he's a little older now. Tell me about it, right, buddy? Happens to all of us. Now I'm on the glute, and his glute, like he's really strong in his upper body, and his lower body is a little weaker. And that's something you can, does he go for walks with the family? Do they like walking him?
They do.
And so walks are going to be good, as long as he knows that he can do that. And let's track to the other side, buddy. Oh, look at you. Okay, stand there just for a second. So now I'm on this. This is the femur, and it comes up, and here's the little hip socket. Here you can pinch right where I am. Or hold your thumb and finger here like this, and that's his little hip joint.
Aww,
so it's like a little ball. So here's the leg and the ball, and that fits into the side of the pelvis. Where did that? Oh, so it fits right in here. Buddy, we're going back to here. So do you see this little this little concavity? That's the acetabulum, where the head of the femur fits in, and that's where we were just now. But his femur and femoral head, which is the ball part, is a little bigger than this one. Different shape. This dog has a much longer spine than Buddy's, and different shaped skull, but Buddy has a bigger hip joint. Probably all the years used to lift weights, right? Deadlifts and squats and everything. All right, so we're just working that hip a little bit. I'm giving it a little therapy because, he's a little weaker in this area, and all dogs get weaker in this hind area, as they age, or it's common, let me say that. And I'm rubbing the legs, and I'm on this hamstring, feeling the quad too, so I'm coming up to feel the quad. And I'm going to reach under and feel the iliopsoas muscle, or those hip flexors, and on the belly, rubbing everything I can. I'm really just giving you a nice massage. Do you realize that? Okay, and we're going to feel these feet. Okay. It's a day at the spa for you, buddy. Okay. What do you think of all this? Okay. Getting to work on you a little bit. Going back and sneaking in a peek at that TMJ you wouldn't let me look at. Okay, that one's good. Let's see this one. Remember, you wouldn't let me look before. Okay, that's good. Well, you're a good guy. Now while I'm here, I'm going to go under the armpits and feel the ribs again in the front. Okay, massaging. And here, if you're learning massage for your dog, you notice that we can do a lot of different positions. And this is one he's willing to give me right now, which is a little unorthodox, but still, why not? And I get to see everything. Feel the feet, feel this foot. Really got good arms. Right? You show off your guns at the beach. Do you ever do that? Now I'm on the shoulder, behind the tricep. Again, these ribs, feeling the angle of the ribs coming down. Feeling all this in here. Good. Don't worry, I'm not going to touch your privates. Not right here on YouTube. All right. And let's see this side. Nice. Do you like that if I rub the ribs a little bit? Scratch the ribs? All right. And again, here I'm at the top of the pelvis again, one more time. Coming back to this area, and I'm now in the muscles on the side of the lumbars, and I feel some tightness here. So here, reach over and feel this section of muscle here. So this is tight, and those are tight lumbars. Mm-hmm. You feel how that's tight? And come up here, and everything's soft and mushy, and then come down here, right in there, and you feel those taut muscles.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rub them out a little bit. Okay? Because that's where you get a little tight in your lower back. You know, dogs can even get sciatica. So could horses. Did you know that, buddy? That horses can get sciatica. But you got a really tight lumbar area there. So what I'm going to do, buddy, I'm going to spin you around one more time. I might even grab... Cassandra, can you hand me that tapping instrument? Mm-hmm. Bring it around to the right side of my body, right around here.
There we go.
Thank you. So I'm going to do a light... Here, put your hand here so you'll see how soft it is. You won't get scared.
Oh, wow. Very
It's
soft.
very soft, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just loosen up his lumbars. Don't go anywhere yet.
Okay.
So this is a percussive instrument called the arthostim, and when it's on this speed, it's tapping 10 times per second, and it gives like a little thrust, less than a millimeter, but it's a good way to soften and open the spine and give a little bit of an undulation to the spine, a little motion. I'm getting the biggest workout. I'm doing like some core work right here. Buddy, I don't know if you're worried about me, but don't be worried, buddy. I'm okay. All right, I think that's enough of that. Let's recheck it. Okay. All right, there. And if you come, Cassandra, you'll see he's going to be tight here for a while. Here's where we just were before, but it was from a different angle. So put your thumbs where my thumbs are. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's a good area you can even massage on him.
Okay.
So that's his lower back. Because look, if you come down, here's that pelvis points I told you about.
Yes.
And then you roll up and you're into his lumbars. And before that, even 2 centimeters above, you're at his ribs. Feel the ribs here. So that's the ribs.
Okay.
And then this is the pelvis. And this little space here is his lumbars. So ribs would be the beginning of the thoracics, T13. We have 12 thoracics, they have 13. And then here's their lumbars. And then right here, feel it one more time, because you'll always be able to find them once I show it to you. Mm-hmm. That's those high points on the pelvis. Okay. So right in here would be the sacrum. Here's his lumbars, and before long, we're at the ribs again. Okay. And it's just this little gap, but you can always rub this area on a dog. And especially the senior dogs will really love this. And I'm giving them a good lower back massage. Shoot over my shoulder for a second. There you go. And you're seeing me rub these lumbars, and everybody loves that. And you can squeeze and do a little skin thing. I can pull the skin a little bit here. Good, and let's check the tail. Nice. Now, I'm not yanking the tail, I'm just mobilizing it. Now I'm stretching it. One more time. Buddy, you're gonna be like 2 inches taller when I'm done with you. Okay. Let's get him on the floor. Okay. I'm gonna put him down myself because he's gonna let me. And let's just see if he wants to shake out a little bit. So get the camera ready, come around. And before we touch him, let him have a moment to himself. Let him think about it. Maybe he's camera shy, doesn't want to shake. All right, buddy, don't shake. All right, let's go for a little walk in the office. Come on, buddy. We're all going out now. Follow me. Come on.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's see him walk. Tell me when you're ready. Whoa.
That was loud.
It was loud. Whoa. Lie face down now.
Face down.
Yes, please. Buddy, you'll just have to wait 1 second. Ooh. You hear all that?
Hey,
Buddy, that
I'm
was
okay.
good. Lie on your side facing me.
What's wrong?
He wants more work done on him. No, they get scared because they think something's happening to you. Wow, did you hear that
It
one?
was so loud.
Come this way.
I'm very cracky.
Does that feel good though, just to
Yeah.
release some of the tension? Wow. All right, you have good back cracks.
I do.
All right, nice to meet you.
Thank you so
All right.
much. Hi, I'm okay. Come here.
He's got a good hop to his step.
Really exhausted.
And notice the tail's going back and forth nicely. I like that. He's getting an even left-right swing. Sometimes it's center right, center right, center right. But he's getting a decent swing. So that means there's some symmetry. The tail shows emotion, but also helps balance. Quadrupeds will get some balance out of their tail. Okay, how are you doing, young man? So I think we're done.
Okay.
All right, thank you everybody for watching Buddy. And I hope Buddy had a good experience. Was this okay for you?
Yeah, you look like you liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't scary, right? Hi, Buddy. Nice to meet you.
Say bye.
He's going into Lisa's room. Buddy, come back over here. There's the shake I've been thinking about. Did you see the shake? It's delayed, but still a good one. All right, nice to meet you, Buddy. Thanks for coming by. Everybody leave Buddy a nice, encouraging comment.
Normally, I've been noticing I have a bigger dog at home that I brought home as a puppy, and he's much bigger. He's 90 pounds, and he thought Buddy might have been a chew toy at one point. Not a chew toy, but he'd be running
He was
outside. Yeah,